Does your child ever experience negative thinking fueled by irrational thoughts? Well, anxiety is the fear of irrational thoughts, and often those experiencing anxiety are trying to control those thoughts that are overwhelming them. And anxiety is just a normal and necessary part of growing up and of adulthood. But today we're going to give you 3 tips to use for children that are experiencing normal anxiety. And let me give you an example. Around age about 8 to 10, children often start to think at night, they get scared at night about irrational things, like that somebody's going to break in and kidnap them, or that the house is going to catch on fire. And the reason for this is developmentally, they're becoming very aware of the world around them, and they understand now that bad things happen in the world, and they have enough insight to know that they are helpless and they can't stop that. And that creates a lot of anxiety. So here's some things that you can do to help them when they're experiencing that normal anxiety. So tip 1 is to acknowledge those thoughts, even if they're irrational. It's very real to them. So you don't want to just kind of disregard it or say, well, of course the house isn't going to catch on fire. That's ridiculous. We have smoke detectors, so don't worry about it. It's very real to them. And then step 2 is you have to help them understand what anxiety is, because anxiety and worry is a very abstract concept. So you need to give them something concrete that they can understand. For example, you can tell them that anxiety and worry is like a plant. And if you feed it water, it's going to grow and just get bigger. But if you don't give it water, it's just going to die. Okay, so then when they do start to get nervous or anxious, you've got a reference point that you can refer back to and remind them, don't feed the worry. Don't give it your thoughts and focus, because that'll only make it grow, just like the plant. And then tip 3 is to build on that. And when something does occur and they're being irrational, help redirect them to the facts. And again, when you can make it concrete, that's better. So for example, let's say that the child is 10 years old and they've been alive for 10 years and there's 365 days in a year. So 365 times 10. And then show them, okay, you've gone to sleep for 3,650 nights in your lifetime, and the house has never caught on fire, or no one's ever broken in. So, and again, when they start getting this, okay, but let's go back to that's over 3,000 nights where this has not happened. So the chances of this happening, it's not going to happen. This isn't going to happen. So again, give them something concrete and help redirect their thoughts to reality. So there you have it, 3 tips to help your children deal with normal anxiety and distress.